Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yoki Man here, and welcome back to another part of my Football Manager 2017 save with Inter Milan. And in this episode, we actually have a double header against Villarreal in the Euro Cup. All well being that we play okay in the first leg, which is majorly important. Let's just go back onto the schedule and have a look at what's happened since we last played against Trapani in our 3-0 victory in the last live com. We went and played Fiorentina in the Italian Cup semi-final. First leg, we won 5-1, guys. So that's why the second leg, there was no point bringing an episode with the second leg, because we just steamrolled it. Carlos Vela, Dimitri Payet, Brazovic and Andrea Bellotti all getting goals. We then had probably one of the most... This definitely has to be the most embarrassing result I've had since this series started. Most frustrating as well. We played against Pescara and we lost 3-1. Gabriel Barbosa was the only player scoring for us, but losing 3-1 against this level of team, not to put them down at all, is just a no can do. It's just not on the cards. Ridiculous. We then had a thrilling 4-4 game against Shakhtar. If you guys remember, this was the team that we played last time in the first knockout round of the Euro Cup, and this was so infuriating, this game. We started off with an own goal, Bellotti scored and Vela scored, and I'm 3-0 up and I'm thinking this is cake, this is easy. Carlos scores for them, and then we score again with another one from Carlos Vela, so I'm like 4-1 lead, this is game over, this has to be it. Adrigo, if that's how you say his name, scores 3 in the 70th, 76th and 80th minutes. So in the space of 10 minutes, we went from 4-1 up to an absolute collapse, and it finished 4-4. And I was starting to lose my cool a little bit at this point. As you would imagine, if you guys play football, obviously you guys play Football Manager, but that was one of those moments where I really started to lose my temper just a touch. We then played against Udinese when they beat us 2-1. Bellotti scored for us, and I definitely knew I needed to change some stuff around. We played against Vicenza, beating them 4-0. Saido Berahino, Dimitri Payet gets a double, and Marcel Brazovic. And then I finally felt like we were getting back on track as we played Shakhtar in the second leg, and we beat them 5-1. Andrea Bellotti scored, and then Andrigo scored, and I was like, no, is this going to be like this again? But with goals from Saido Berahino, João Mario, Bellotti again, and Gabriel Barbosa meant that we won 5-1, and happy days, we were through, because they're expecting us to get to the semi-final, I believe, so we've got a little bit of a ways to go yet, because it's the second round now, and then the quarters, and then the semis, I think. So a little bit of a ways to go. And as long as the draw kind of goes our way, I don't see why we can't win this again. We then went and beat Palmeiras 4-1 in our last game with Armando Izzo, João Mario and Andrea Bellotti getting another double. So as you can imagine, Bellotti is on fire at the minute, and I'm hoping that he's still got his shooting boots on, because we play Villarreal in the second round, and hopefully we can pick up a win in this first leg, which is really what I'm hoping for. I am using a tactic called the Dominator. It was created by how can I not remember his name? Loki Doki. It's on Steam. I've tweaked it a little bit, but I didn't see any point changing the name. Like, we play slightly deeper and play shorter passing, but apart from that, not too much different. Perisic, Vela, Bellotti, Brazovic, João Mario, Blin, Santon, Morello, Miranda, Izzo. Hopefully, yeah, this is Gabby on the bench. I'm going to give Barbosa a start. He's played so well recently for the team, so I'm definitely going to start him. Not as false 9, complete forward support. That's the team we're going to line up with. Because Payet is injured, which was never great. That's who we're going with. Submit the team. A little bit nervous. I'm not even a little bit, massively nervous. This is a big game because I feel like the ball could start to turn on me if we do nothing continentally this time round. Obviously, we sloped out of the Champions League way before we were supposed to. Well, not way before, a round before we were supposed to. So then they've set us goals for the Euro Cup, and hopefully we can fulfil them. I'm not too sure how well Villarreal are doing. They've got Alexandre Pato, but I think Villarreal should definitely be a team we should be beating. But this just goes to show how many games we've played so far this season. We are starting to come to the back end of the league, which is great. But Handanovic, who's played every single game this season, has played 42 games. So we've played 42 games so far this season. That's insane. Wish me luck, boys. Villarreal, we need to get the home leg, hopefully without them scoring, and hopefully we get some goals. I'm not liking the fact that they were on like 95% possession. This does not look good straight away. I'm still not 100% sure about this formation. It's been doing well in recent games, but we seem really open. We score a lot with it, but we seem open. Belotti on the break. Oh, great save. He usually finishes from there. I feel like all my life comes recently have been so nerve-wracking. Simply because we've not had some great ones this season. This is the second season that's been really tough. I think definitely been tough for me, and I feel like if we don't do anything in the Euro Cup, and there's a high potential we could finish third again. We are sitting second now. If we finish third in the league, then it's just been a little bit of a, not a step back, but nowhere near what we should have achieved compared to what we did last season. We should have built on that. I know we lost Cardi, who was a big player for the team and a big goal scorer, but we definitely need to prove a point that we could do it without him. Oh, great save, Handanovic. Tight early on. Losing Icardi was like huge, but can you turn 75 million down? It's literally 75 million up front. You can't turn that down. And he wanted to go. I didn't really have much of a choice. He wanted out the club. That amount of money. I mean, a lot of people could say maybe I should have put it to better use, and I know Daley Blind hasn't been a favourite. Oh, 1-0. Was it Belotti or Barbosa? Yes. So Barbosa repays the faith I put in him by starting him in this game. Get in. Well done, Barbosa. But anyway, as I was saying, like Daley, I know a lot of people aren't too keen on Daley Blind, but he really has been solid for the team this season. His average rating is insane, and I know it's a lot of money, but and I probably should be working on younger players, but he comes straight into the quad squad and performs. So it's just, I'm happy. I'm actually happy with that signing. The fact he just, I know I bang on about it every time, but the fact he can play loads of different positions, I just feel like with time, guys, it will prove that he was definitely a good signing. But I definitely want to make a huge marquee signing like superstar. Don't. Ooh, off the crossbar. I think we're going to go retain possession. Come on, lads. Yeah, definitely want to make like just like a huge player signing. I've not. Teixeira's one I've looked at, and Matthias Pereira. They're both players I've looked at, but I don't know. I can't decide. Let's bring Axel Witsel on. Yeah, I can't decide. It's just really seems like a really difficult decision between them two, because they're both actually really similar. Apart from, I feel like Pereira can play more positions. They're both going to be a non-EU player, so it's both. I take up a spot regardless. But I feel like we just need like a superstar now in the squad, like world-class player to sit alongside. I don't think I need to look for strikers. Like Belotti and Berahino have both had really good, seasons. I've got so many young strikers coming through. I need to give Barbosa game time. That showed dividend, and he does perform when he plays. So yeah, definitely don't want to look for strikers. Belotti finds Barbosa. Oh, that should have been 2. Should have been sat on a 2-goal cushion here. It'd be Be nice. Two would be nice going into the next leg. I just feel like if we give Belotti's given that opportunity, he's always going to put it in the back of the net. But this looks like a highlight for them here. 1-1. Was the formation swap a mistake? Espinosa scores. Spanish teams are notoriously good in this competition, but it's just defence. It just crumbled. Like there's not a single one of my players on that left-hand side of the pitch. You know what is going on? Let's bring Berahino on for Belotti. Barbosa should have scored that second chance he had. It's frustrating. All live comms have been frustrating, to be fair. We have Chievo in between as well, so there's 2 games, but obviously I'll play the Chievo game off camera, come back, show you what happened, and then we'll get into the second leg. Blind finds Berahino, Perisic, whip it in. Unlucky. Oh, Brazovic. Gabriel Barbosa. Brazovic. Yes! 2-1. He's been an absolute... If you're looking... You're going to have to be a high-level team, but if you're looking for just a stonewall central midfielder that always performs well, can get goals from midfield, because he's got an absolute beastly strike on him. Brazovic is unreal this season. Absolutely unreal. Are they going to go straight and score again? No. Daley Blind. Again, see? Daley Blind with the tackle. We should break away here. Santon still. Berahino. Yes. 3-1. Great substitution. Guys, we start to feel a little bit not fully relaxed, because I think I had a nuts Euro Cup game last season where I think we were against Fiorentina and they actually came back, but we actually feel like I feel a little bit more confident now. I don't feel as intense and stressed, because 1-1 was not what I wanted. Oh, we have another sub. Let's make it. Let's bring Lazar Markovic on, who I will 100%. I'm expecting to be abused in the comments for the signing of him. I'll agree with you. I don't know why I signed him. It was 6 million though, so I feel like if I sell him for 10, you can't complain, and it's definite possibility that we can get 10 for him. I think for now I'm just going to use him as backup. His contract's not, proper ridiculous, and it only costs 6 million. Great win. What a victory. So that's intense. Look, Mario Icardi, they're doing fantastic for Liverpool. Let's just have a quick look at what the other results were. Let's send assistant, just so I can see. Napoli lost to Monaco. AC Milan beat CSK in Moscow. Dortmund beat Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain probably shouldn't be here. Porto drew with FC Lorient. We beat Villarreal. Cologne beat Leicester. Ooh, Man United beat Liverpool. And Chelsea managed to take a 2-1 away victory against Genk. Right, so I have no understanding who I'm going to end up playing against. But anyway, guys, I will be back after the Chievo game for the second leg in this doubleheader, and hopefully we can just finish off the tie against Villarreal. So, guys, it's time for the second leg against Villarreal. Obviously, a little bit happened in between. We played Chievo, and we actually beat Chievo 3-2. It was actually quite an intense game. Chievo finished second last season, not having the same kind of favour this season. We beat 3-2, Belotti getting a double, and Jean Mario scoring as well. So happy days, we stay second, and I'm a little bit upbeat. We also made a transfer. Has it come through yet? Or is it in that last bit? Haha! Jerry St. Just. That's what I'm going to call the kid. 25 million. in the long run. Basically, we pay 7.5 million up front and then 7.5 over 48 months, 5 million after he reaches 50 league appearances, and 5 million after 20 international appearances, which he may not even do. He's a 21-year-old Dutch player with a 5-star potential. He looks very good to start off with. Going for someone who's young. I love the fact as well that his best playing position is a ball-playing defender. We play ball-playing defenders as it is, and the fact that he's a centre-back that can play in defensive midfield and midfield, but will be playing mainly as centre-back, which, as you guys are well aware, we need in the future, this kind of centre-back. And he starts off at around 3-star, which isn't too bad, because as a centre-back there is only Mirando and Morello who are better than him, as he comes in just ahead of Jedvaj and Izzo, and Daley Blind is probably never ever going to play centre-back for me, so he's definitely that choice. His wages aren't massive on what I'm paying him. I think they're around 40,000, so it's not too bad, and with the potential to be a 5-star rated player, he's definitely someone who I'm excited to welcome to the team next season. Let me know in the comments what you thought about us adding this Dutchman to the team, but I'm excited. Very good player. Now, let's do the team selection, and hopefully we will continue the 3-1 lead that we've got. Daley Blind is suspended. So Santon, Jenkinson, Morello, Izzo, Mario, Brazovic, Witsel, Perisic. Vela played really well last time out, but so did Barbosa. So Barbosa's going to come in here, complete forward. I'm going to start Berahino up front, simply for a resting purpose. Why not? And yeah, that's what we're going to go with. Let's roll with that. Hopefully we get through and secure ourselves. I think it's quarter-final after this, which I'm more than happy about. Really happy about that pickup with Jerry, is it? St. Just. I just think he's going to be mint. He's going to be a mint player for the future. I don't know how far in the future I'm going to go with this save now, because it seems to, like, a lot of people seem to be enjoying it, so I feel like it's a little bit cheaper for me just to do next season. If you guys want to see more than just one more season after this, then you are going to have to leave that in the comments. Obviously, the more you guys are enjoying this save, then I'd have to keep it going. It would be stupid of me just, to end it and stop it. Even though I'm really, upbeat about sinking my teeth into the Scotland save. Gabriel. Santon. Back to Gabriel. Perisic. Well, how was that? I suppose it was a clear-cut chance, but God, he didn't half drag that wide. That was awful, man. João Mario whips in the corner. Witsel, Barbosa, Perisic, Barbosa, Perisic, wide. He's not played as much this season. I'm thinking that he's getting to a point where Perisic may leave the club. I think he's just such an unbelievable player, and obviously he's huge to the club, like in real life, and I do like him, but the Chinese team Guangzhou or whatever the name is, it looks like they might come in for him, and if they come in with like big money, it would be pretty difficult to turn that down, because who doesn't want big money? Please, this can't be a Santon sending off, can it? Oh, I don't. He hasn't started walking away. Yellow? Right. Usually if it shows a player picking up a yellow, unless they get a chance now, that tends to mean that he's probably going to pick up another as Barbosa comes forward. Oh, Barbosa. Perisic, finally. Them two link up together. 1-0. Fantastic. Barbosa looked unbelievable on the ball then. It's tough because Vela's playing so well, so switching between the two, and it's tough as well because Berahino's playing so well. My 4 front man, like frontman choices at the minute, all of them are playing really well, so it's really tough for me to decide who I want in that position because they're all playing like ridiculously well, even though Berahino's playing awful in this game so far. Your performance has been excellent, lads. Let's get ourselves through to the next round, and I'll be happy that hopefully we can achieve something in the Euro Cup. Winning the Euro Cup again wouldn't... Finishing second, winning the Euro Cup and the Italian Cup, it's very similar to last season, and yes, we didn't do what we wanted in the Champions League. They should have scored there, but I can accept that. I can end this season and be like, right, well, we saved it in the end. It weren't terrible. We've learned a bit of experience from that. I definitely understand that I need to improve the squad in certain positions, and I feel like I know how to do that. And there's a lot of older players in the squad that are now, to me, slowly becoming dead weight, and are gonna have to leave at some point. Perisic, I can't get through. João Mario, Witsel. Witsel's been a great pickup. João Mario's been fantastic though. Ooh, Barbosa goes close. João Mario's just like this unreal player that's come out of nowhere. Let's bring on Markovic for Berahino. Can Markovic play that? No. Perisic can though. And have a Banega for João Mario. Yeah, let's do that. Come on, boys. 1-0. Blow the whistle now, ref. It's fine. We're happy. I wonder who we're going to get. I wonder who's going to go through. It's Chelsea, Liverpool and Man United. But Liverpool and Man United are playing each other, so at least I know I can't have... both of them aren't going to be in the pot, but... There's some pretty big teams in the Euro Cup. I would definitely, if I was a manager, an English manager, I would put some effort into the Euro Cup now. One, it gets you Champions League football, so I think you're a bit stupid because a lot of English teams should win this competition with like full strength squads, and that's an outlet for them then into Champions League football. So why wouldn't you push yourself forward for it? I don't understand it, especially if you're one of the bigger clubs that just finished outside the top four. I'd put a lot into the competition, to be honest with you. Gabriel Barbosa, great save. It looks like we could finish second though. So finishing second is an improvement on last season. Juventus' team is way too strong for me to start thinking that I can challenge for top. Although Juventus haven't been as good this year as they were last year. That's either down to them. I think their squad's stronger. I'd say their squad's stronger. So I think it's more down to the fact that teams in this league this season have improved vastly. AC Milan, Lazio, all the big teams, us. So I feel like that has then led to it being that kind of result. Are they going to get one? They get one. Soldado. I could sense it was coming. It'd be very strange now for them to come back and win. He says, Jenkinson off for Jedvaj. I still feel nervous. I probably shouldn't feel like massively nervous because surely this is Handanovic should have saved that. Surely this is in the bag now. Come on, boys. Yeah, it's game over now. Game over. Through to the next round. I feel like I've done so many European live comms. I don't know if you guys would want to see more league live comms, but they just seem to be the more pressure and like bigger games, so that's why I've just been live coming them so much recently, I suppose. So 1-1 draw, but I'm not too bitter because that sends us through. We play Fiorentina in the Italian Cup semi-final, second leg next, but we're already 5-1 up, so we've got a 4-goal advantage, so that one should be okay as well. Let's see who we play against next. Send assistant. Also, the youth take. Inter's youth candidates. So, wow, they've done it again. So there's some okay ones here. This attacking midfielder and Mattia Bellini. He's new. So Mattia Bellani looks like he could be okay, but this is the big one. Rocco Mancini, nearly 5-star, 16-year-old midfielder. Determination 14, teamwork 18, work rate 6. Yeah, so hopefully he's going to come into something. Leonardo Venturelli as a right back. Surely we've got to start progressing him. Hopefully as a 16-year-old right back. And there was actually another striker, I don't know if I actually showed you this guy, Fabio Guarneri. I know I'm terrible with names, butchering it. 17, he's 1.5-star rated so far. His potential is 5 stars. We're finishing 12 at 17. He just looks like he's like the abundance of strikers I've got is ridiculous. Because if I go to the under 20s and I go to recommended, no potential though. Oh no, they're all in the first team. I should have realised that. If I go potential. Yeah, there they are. Like the 3 biggest potential players are 3 strikers. It's ridiculous in this team. I have Ray Manche, who is the 21-year-old Albanian, who will definitely be in the squad next season, as he's now 21. Pinamanote, I don't know how he says his name. 18, definitely looking to start use him in the first squad, and Davide Morella as well. So it's just like insane that I have these 3 like high potential strikers. They're definitely going to be used. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching this episode. Leave a thumbs up for the double header, doing 2 games in 1 episode. I don't do it often. If you guys like it, then I'll start to look at doing it maybe a little bit more often. And thank God we made it through in the Euro Cup. It makes me feel so much better. I hope you're all well. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next episode with Inter Milan.